Hello everyone, this is Taryn with Wonderfully Made Handcrafting, and today I am working on a page for By the Will for God's Together devotional. I am in Psalm 19 verses 1 and 2, which says, "To the choir master, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork. Day to day pours out speech, and night to night reveals knowledge." So I really loved these florals that came in the coordinating die cut set. And so I wanted to make them kind of a focal point of this page along with the verse. And so you'll see me just knock back some of this music paper. I have a super chunky interleave Bible right now, as you saw from the beginning of this video, and it makes it super hard to actually work in, but I know that I can fit some more pages in, especially in the Psalms. I have, a good chunk that I could fill in. And so what I've been doing is taking a page that is 6 by 9 inches about and pasting that in after I do all my work. So right here, I'm just using a bunch of paint, some gel medium from Dina Wakley, Tattered Rose, and just picket fence, and I believe sand paint from Dina Wakley as well. I believe that's the color of it. But anyways, I'm just kind of brushing on with this little brayer tool and making a background, making sure that it's good and dry before I move on to some sprays. I'll use the same colors that I used in my background as the spray. So I'm just kind of flicking on this Tattered Rose Distress Oxide spray. And then I come in with the Dina Wakley Gloss Spray. So this is an acrylic spray. So it's going to dry just a little bit differently than the Distress Oxide. The Distress Oxide kind of goes into the page where the Dina Wakley kind of lays on top. As you see here, I am also kind of making my own dots by just putting that little nozzle down and making my own circles exactly where I want them. But I'm going to set that aside to dry for a bit, and now I'm going to work on this focal point. So I used to be a Felicity Jane subscriber, like eons ago, it feels like, and I've had all the Felicity Jane stuff in my stash because it is so cute. And now that they are no longer producing new paper crafting stuff, I hold on to it. And then I realized that I really need to not do that. I need to use my stuff. And so I decided to get some of that stuff out. So you'll see this little frame is from Felicity Jane. And then I'm cutting up some of this fabric. This was from one of the bow clips from By the Will for God. I'm going to just scrunch that up and staple it and lay it underneath my little label. That label was cut out from one of the flashcards. I've been loving that they've been making labels on one set of the flashcards each month lately, it seems like. And so I just cut that out so it's a little bit smaller of a label, and just making a bunch of layers. So I also have this little, I don't know, tassel-y kind of stuff from Felicity Jane as well. So I will just kind of ruffle that up and stick that below the green striped fabric as well. I had some other ephemera from Felicity Jane that I thought might work with the coral of this kit. However, I just decided against it because I have so much going on here. So I'm going to just put a bunch of glue on the back side of this and decide to slap it down on this page because I have some other ideas. So I really wanted to use my Felicity Jane puffy stickers because I think that would be fun to add another dimension to this page. However, I do want to make note, my puffy stickers, and I've heard of other puffy stickers doing the same thing, are not that sticky anymore. So I ended up, you won't see in this video, but I did end up going back and adding glue to the back side of my puffy stickers because they weren't sticking well. So my suggestion is to use things while they are still working and are still sticky. And hopefully with the extra glue, because I just used Barely Arts on the back of them, hopefully they will stick down nicely for the rest of my life. But anyways, I am using the little clear backer actually to spell out heavens because I want to say the heavens declare, because that is the verse there. And so these little clear backers are awesome for doing this, because I want to have them all lined up nicely before I put them down. And that way I get the spacing right, and I can also make sure, test it out, that I really want this where I plan to have it. So doing this with a clear backer is so good. One of the things that I loved about Felicity Jane. But anyways, here I am. I'm decided to add this extra floral bunch. We're just going to make it extra florally, if we want to call that a word. But I'm just adding that in too, because why not? Why not make it a little bit extra? I put heavens there and then just held it as I slipped that clear backer out. And you'll see here I'm fidgeting just a little bit because they aren't that sticky, like I said before. But I did fix them. And now I am using the stencil Garden of One. This is my favorite stencil that was released alongside this kit. I just love all the little greenery pieces and florals in it. And so I'm just going to try to get one little sprig at a time around here to add some more texture to this page. I'm actually using Art Basics modeling paste here, and if you saw my last video, I did speak on it as well, but I prefer Tim Holtz and Ranger's texture paste just a little bit better. I feel like it might be just a little bit easier to use with stencils, but this is growing on me as I work with it. So anyways, I am just adding a few sprigs here and there, trying not to ruin what I've already done, which is a little tricky when you are just doing spots here and there. But the last thing I will do before pasting this in my Bible is take the tile alphas from By the Well for God and just add the word the in front of heavens. And then I will use my Barely Arts glue, paste it in my Bible, and I'll be done. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me over on Instagram at Wonderfully Made Handcrafting. If you haven't found my group over on Facebook yet, I also have a group over there that I post in, and I will leave everything I used down below in the descriptions. Those are affiliate links, so thank you so much for using those, and I hope you have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.